What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the LA Soccer Hub Show. My name is Gio Garcia. Today we're talking LAFC. LAFC opens up versus Austin FC this Saturday at 3 p.m. That game will be aired on Fox. Fans will also be let back into the stadium. There's expected about 4,400 fans or so that will be let in. And today we have a very special guest. He's a player for LAFC. He goes by the name of Corey Baird. Corey, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Corey, it's exciting time. But first of all, appreciate you being on. I know that there's a lot of motion, a lot of things going on. How has the preseason gone for you so far?
Preseason's been good. Obviously, a very taxing time when we're all putting in a lot of work, and then for a new guy like myself, just trying to get acclimated to the team, what Bob wants from me, getting to know my teammates. So it's been a lot of work, a lot of stuff going into it, but I think we're all happy it's behind us, and we can now get to the fun part.
Just to go back a little bit, when did you know LAFC was interested in you?
I found out the day before the trade was announced.
Oh, the day before.
Yeah.
Wow, that must have been like, so your mindset was like, all right, another season with RSL, and then the day before you're like, all right, I'm packing my bags, going back to California.
Yeah, I had no idea. I was just got home one night. I got a call from RSL's GM saying, "Hey, you're getting traded," and the next day it was announced. So, not a whole lot of notice for me there.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's sometimes the way it goes, right, within the business, and being with LAFC Black and Gold, obviously with all the star power there is not a bad thing. You're very familiar with this team. Obviously, your former team, Real Salt Lake, beat LAFC in the playoffs. How was that experience for you? And then how is it now that you're on the other side, now joining LAFC?
It was actually a great experience. It was always pretty cool coming here as an opposing player, getting to see the environment that the fans brought every single game. So I think I'm looking forward to having those people cheering for me, not against me.
Carlos Vela yesterday talked about winning trophies with the team, and with that comes a lot of expectation, right? Some may say pressure, whatever you name it, right? But individual, how do you think you'll handle that?
I'm excited for it. I'm excited to have a chance to get on a team where you're expected to win every game. I felt like before we always thought we were a little underappreciated, but now we're expected to go out there to play a certain way, to dominate the game. And I think that pressure is a good thing. It forces you to play to that level every single game, or else it's a disappointment. So there's not well, you weren't expected to do that. You're supposed to do that. That's your job. So I think I'm excited for that pressure, and I think it makes you better as a player.
So now you've had a couple weeks with the team, a couple weeks with Carlos Vela and Diego Rossi. Tell me how does it feel, and like some things you've learned about those two.
You just see how clinical they are in front of goal. There's a reason why both of their stats the past couple years have been the way they are. You give them a little space, they take a mile, they punish you every single time. So I think for me, it's just trying to pick up on some of those little habits they have, how they get in these goal scoring positions, and the ways that they're finishing it off every single day.
Yeah, and I guess it must be exciting, right? When you have that much star power, back to back Golden Boot winners there. Obviously, some fans may not be familiar with your game or what you could potentially produce. What can those fans expect from you this year?
Was it a lot of hard work on and off the ball, whether we're attacking or defending? Definitely doing my part for the team, and then lots of hard runs in behind, looking to really be dangerous and not content just sitting and keeping the ball, but really wanting to get in goal scoring opportunities. And I think the team here is set up to give you the ball in those spots, so I'm looking forward to it.
As we know, obviously the position that you play, sometimes there's a rotating three up top. At times it could be complex. Obviously, you're just a couple weeks in, a couple months in. How do you feel you've been able to understand the offense and what Bob Bradley wants you to do up there?
I think I've been able to understand it pretty quickly. I think the coaches do a good job with videos, small little points, little nuances to really make you understand what they want from certain positions. And so I think I've picked that up pretty quickly, and just playing with those guys up front. I mean, there is a bit of a rotation. There's never going to be like this is all you're going to do. But I think as a soccer player, someone who loves the game, it's something I think about in different positions. I'm not just thinking, okay, this is the only thing I'm supposed to do. It's all right. This is where I am now. How can I affect the game here?
Yeah, individually, what do you think is your biggest asset to LAFC?
I'd probably say work rate, speed, and just the timing of my runs in behind to really I challenge defenders where they have to make a decision. Are they going to hold their line? Are they going to drop with me? And I'm going to be making these runs all game. It's not going to be something where they have to do a couple sprints back. I'm going to really make them work.
Obviously you're from California, you grew up in Southern California, you went to Stanford. Now you're back and you're playing obviously for one of the biggest clubs in MLS. How does it feel back to be back in your home state and to represent, so and to have, your family not a couple hours away to drive up and watch you now?
My family is stoked. They're so happy that they're going to get to come to as many games this year as they can. Definitely nice for me to be closer to home. Makes it a lot easier. I'll have to go see the family and just kind of relax a little bit and get our mind off of the soccer for a day or so. But I'm really excited to be here.
With the position up there, there's been a lot of turnover with the last couple of years, for whatever the case, right? 2020 was a rough season for everybody. It looks like you potentially may be one of the starters up there. This team has a lot of depth up top. How do you think you'll cement your role or cement that potentially that starting role throughout the length of this year?
I think it's through consistency in my play and a willingness to keep learning from the things the coaches are telling me and just the little nuances they're telling me that can help me get the ball in some better spots, get my feet sorted so I can get a better shot on goal, and just learning the system they want to play.
I know we got a couple more minutes with you. We'll just finish off with, just a couple more interesting, get to know Corey Baird a little bit more on a personal level. How many times have you forgotten your boots before a game?
My very first away trip with Salt Lake, I forgot to put him in the boot bag. I thought I'd texted the kit man if he could get him in there. He said he would. End up in Toronto. Up there, so ended up scoring my first goal on a pair of boots that somebody on the team loaned out to me.
Hey man, you must have had to keep those boots, right, when you score your first goal.
he let me keep them, so it was a pretty cool moment.
Well, hey, maybe you can do that this year, and Carlos Vela will let you borrow his boots. All right. Yeah. All right. So there's a conspiracy out there. Maybe you can straighten things out for us. There's this conspiracy that Bob Bradley doesn't smile. Have you seen him smile? If so, how many times?
Not many. It's probably after only times we had one training where we ended 5-10 minutes early because we scored incredible team ball, and I think that's the happiest I've seen.
Your favorite food?
Tacos.
Tacos? Nice. Well, we got plenty of that here in LA.
Yeah, big thing for me.
Last one. What's game day music? So give me right. You get to the stadium. Do you listen to music? If you do, what type of music do you listen? What do you got you on the Spotify?
Not a Spotify person. Big album music person. I always back that up to people that argue with me. But right now, 24 Golden just released a new album. I think it's called El Dorado. There's not a set. This is a playlist I listen to every game. It's kind of whatever's new, whatever I'm at the time.
Gotcha. Well, Corey, best of luck to you this season. Best of luck to you this Saturday. Hope you succeed in everything you do here with LAFC. I know fans are very excited, very eager to get to know you and see you. And I know you must be excited to play in front of the 3252.
Definitely. Thanks for having me.
Yep. Best of luck.
Thank you.